Pop this open. All right, we're live.
Oh shit.
We are good to go. Cast is ready. Oh, gotta check the rules, bro. I'm not gonna explain it, but they should figure. Like, D, this is Deemy's trigger right here, bro.
What is?
Giving people permissions in Discord. He hates this shit. He said if you don't know how to get the permissions, you shouldn't have them.
That's fair, that's fair. I see Demi subbing in today, so that's an automatic downgrade for whatever team he
He
subs
is
for. So
subbing in for Lemmy, so you know this might be the closest one for one.
that yeah.
Paradox, toxic, classic.
Love him or hate him, he's always gonna be toxic.
I know, dude.
And screaming down the mic.
Trust me, I know. Burgers in the casting booth and subbing. Dude, you're so lucky I can't time people out. Just know that. You're safe for now, but not for long. Alright.
That's not really nice around us, honestly. You hurt my feelings.
Ivern band. Demi must be jungling then. Curious, what would you ban against Exodia if you were Paradox team? I reckon you ban.
Pizza's going right, so the Zaya is always good if you know Pizza's going bot lane.
So there's been a lot of topics around Zaya, the new patch.
Is she bad?
There's a new build floating around that's decent, I think. I haven't tried it out myself, so can't say, but apparently Essence Reaver into the wild or the quick blade item, whatever the hell that thing's called.
Yeah,
and then the flicker blade into Infinity Edge is pretty decent. Just like PTA on Zaya doesn't sound too good, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways,
it seems like all lethal tempo picks feel like DCs don't feel as good, right?
I mean,
Like Jinx, because their kit's broken.
Jinx can go Fleet. I think Jinx with Fleet is better than Jinx with PTA.
You don't have to be afraid of me.
Ari Ben, I guess that's for Amox. Imagine we see probably LeBlanc from Amox anyway. Or that, or Zoe maybe.
So is Shmooly subbed out as well this game? They got two
subs.
Yeah,
they got Pizza's girlfriend playing.
Okay.
He is subbed in for support. Jin, what do we see for support? Jin Nami. It's a good.
Jin Kate. It's a volatile lane, no? Jin Caitlyn.
This it favors Jin for sure because he trades better with Q auto than Caitlyn does with Q auto.
Right.
And especially with Nami, you know, given the e-buffs, kind of it's like a budget Nami brand, like a very budget Nami brand, but it kind of functions in a similar way.
As a Caitlyn player, what do you think of the Caitlyn Lux? Do you like it or
I personally don't like it. I mean, it requires the Lux player to be good, and that's kind of hard to find. I don't know. Not many support players nowadays have Lux in the champ pool.
I've been trying it. It is actually like not easy, especially support.
With Kate Lux, if you're not shoving them under turret, you're doing it wrong. Like they need to permanently be under their turret, just crying. Otherwise, you're better off picking something else.
Right.
So I guess that's where it causes issues sometimes. If your support doesn't understand the lane matchup, it can be just kind of useless.
So it's on the Lux then.
People fear what they cannot understand.
Syndra ban from I don't know who. I guess Yume. Or it's Johnny maybe? I wonder if we see Johnny jungle. Well, Yume picked Vi in the last series, so I imagine it's Yume jungle. I don't know how to do the Gamba. I'm gonna be honest. No one showed me that yet. Unless Paradox wants to help us out or somebody that's in the chat. I mean, fucking, can't you do it, Freshie?
And Johnny's been our best performing player, honestly, mid lane. So
yeah, Johnny's been decent.
He's our MVP.
He played well last series for sure. We got Malphite ban. Who is their top laner? Gandalf, right?
Yeah, so Udyr.
Yeah, I'd really like to see an Udyr ban here, but Maybe Paradox has something to counter. I mean, Fiora is still open, so I imagine Fiora does pretty well into Udyr.
Are you
They
certain?
could also be thinking the Skarner might be going top also.
That's definitely Demi Skarner.
That's scary.
Don't we were picking Tarek.
Tarek jungle?
No, it's Skarner jungle.
But it could be, you know. Be
Yeah,
optimistic.
it could be. Yeah.
Tarek jungle, Skarner top, that'd be pog.
Quirky mid. I mean, that does feel like an Amox pick.
Yeah.
Nivea, okay, that's definitely an Amox pick. He picked that against us. Performed pretty well on it, to be fair. We got, I imagine Yume on the Vi. Could be Johnny Talia. Kennen.
It's definitely, if it's canon, that's definitely Paradox.
Annie. Maybe it is Yume mid. Who knows?
The problem with Annie, anyone can play Annie. You know what I mean?
Right.
That shit's easy.
I would imagine we see a Fiora here, but that would leave their team comp a little bit awkward. If they're trying to round out their comp, yeah, something like Urgot probably makes more sense. Gives them good skirmishing around topside for sure. Jace. How does Udyr do into Urgot?
Udyr Urgot.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Udyr just survives. I don't think he has any kill threat on Urgot.
Trundle.
I think Teemo's bad into Urgot.
Okay, I kind of like the Trundle pick. Trundle seems super busted.
Yeah. And you just pillar his E.
Yeah, I think that's a good matchup for Trundle. And it kind of matches what, Bombogyatt's trying to do. They like to split push a lot with Paradox, and Trundle can definitely answer that.
So who's team for? Because I actually like both comps here. I can see like both.
I personally like Red Side's comp. This, they got good tanks, they got good wave clear. I like the Jin Nami matchup into Caitlyn Lux. Unless they int and get hit by like a million Lux Qs, it does kind of favor them. They have a better push. They have more sustain. They have more sustain with Nami versus the no sustain from Kate Lux. But if they play it right, Red Side bot lane should be winning against Blue. I'd like to see cleanse out of the Jin here. Actually, I think you kind of need it against Kate Lux.
Yeah, for sure. Suppose you got to think of the follow up as well, right? Because if you get hit and you don't have cleanse, you're just getting.
You're dead. You're literally dead. Yep.
Yeah.
No counterplay. But I mean, both sides have good drafts. They both have, it is Johnny on the Annie. I'd like to point that out.
Yeah, I think it's scary if Blue gets ahead. It's very scary if they have vision, and you can never walk into them if they're ahead.
I also don't think Annie does particularly well into Anivia. I think Anivia just kind of outranges her in every way, and once they both hit 6, unless Annie just can all in, it just heavily favors Anivia.
I genuinely think this Annie is picked just to move, though. I don't think she's picked to stay mid.
Yeah, because I don't think she particularly can stay mid.
Unlucky they remove Predator, you know?
Oh yeah, all the Annies were taking Predator.
I missed that room. That room was fun.
I can't tell you the last time I saw someone take Predator.
The last time I remember it was like back in the day when you used to take on Gragas, right? And you used to 3 camp Predator, back by boots. And
oh, yeah, was that in Chemtech meta or is that different?
That was slightly after, I think.
I remember everyone was building that shit.
Incredible meta.
I didn't play much. That was when I was not playing the game much. It was during Chemtech meta. I took a 2-year break somewhere around season 8.
Yeah.
Ooh, I am excited to see Caitlyn though. I don't get to see it very often because it's always banned. So I always enjoy seeing a good Caitlyn. You think I can almost guarantee you he has PTA though, right?
Yeah, I know. I'll be talking to Jake. Jake doesn't like PTA that much. The new PTA.
First Strike feels so good right now. First Strike with the cashback rune. That combination is actually crazy. You have so much gold.
Yeah. I know you like First Strike, Mike. You love that rune.
That's a good rune, man. It's strong as fuck, right? I can almost guarantee you they need to fix it. Like, what I think they need to do is reduce the proc gold and then maybe increase the damage gold, and then it'll be a bit more
They
balanced.
nerfed it a little bit, didn't they? They
They
did nerf.
they claim to nerf it, but it actually feels so much better.
Right, right.
Like they nerfed it late game, but you're not exactly taking first strike for late game income. So it's better when it should be better, and then it's like a little bit worse. But it also has more damage late game, so like overall it's just better in my opinion. It's like someone did the math I saw. It's like if you're not proccing at least 300 damage from first strike, then you're actually getting more gold.
Right, right.
So, all right, let me change it over to.
So I see they've fully committed to the pizza trans swap now.
Yeah,
They're fully locked.
I think this is the best version of their team, personally. As it gives kind of stability to all the lanes, and they can kind of hide their jungler most of the time on a tank or something.
Yeah.
So I do like this this iteration of Exodia. Just sort it out. Hello. There we go. Oh, fuck you, Johnny. I already got my channel points from you guys. I don't need to vote on the other team. Okay, nice little quick pause. Alright, see the runes. We got Fleet Footwork Caitlyn. Not a big fan of that, obviously, but I mean, it's viable. And it will help out in this lane a bit. So I don't necessarily have a problem with it. We got Doran Ring on the Lux, so that's problematic, I think. Seems like a autopilot purchase there, perhaps.
I don't know the tech, but do you not go Conqueror on Urgot anymore? Is that just bad?
Last time that Paradox played Urgot, he also took Fleet, so he probably knows more about top lane than I do, so... Actually, he definitely knows more about top lane than I do, so I'm gonna trust that, Fleet is better.
I'm just thinking into the Trundle Scanner, you know? You get that stacked with a cleaver, you just...
It is a lot of melees to use it on, right? Yeah. We do have Cleanse from the Caitlyn for some reason.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, right? It's I think their bot lane CC is too insane. And you can't cleanse Scanner either, so...
Yep, no Ignite from...
What are you really cleansing?
Not sure.
Can you cleanse Nami Bubble? That's airborne, right? You can't cleanse that?
I believe you can cleanse Nami Bubble.
Okay.
But if you're taking cleanse for a Nami Bubble, you got some issues.
Or a Jin W.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing you can cleanse. I guess Olivia Q2.
I don't think you can cleanse Skarner ult because it is a suppression.
Yeah, you can't.
Bone plating from the Nami.
Nice Luxie.
Ooh, Nami is taking a lot of damage. But should be able to sustain back up.
So I don't know much about these players. Are these all like Amox and Pizza? Are they just like Gandalf? Are they just all in a friends group? Or...
I believe... I don't exactly know the lore, but Bubba was saying he knows these guys from a while ago. So
Right.
I think they've been around for a while. Yeah, I do believe they're all friends.
Okay, fair enough. The CS describes, yeah, I'm guessing Trundle's going to pick up that wave, but the CS describes each
Let's
other.
go take a look. Yeah, there's a large wave crashing towards Trundle now. Bit of trading going on in mid. So far favoring Anivia. Skarner is like way ahead and clear of the Vi. Although it looks like Skarner opted to skip red.
Amox is trading well into this, aren't he? He still has egg too, so
Yeah,
under no
both.
threat right now.
Ooh, taking a couple tower hits. A ghostly pop by both tops. Gonna walk away.
Not good, because Scanner's top side, yeah. He could be here before the...
Oh, I think that this is a dead Urgot. Oh. Okay.
No sun up.
Yeah. And then he also notably does not have teleport. Ooh, good bubble by the Nami. Ooh, good heal by Pizza to keep Nami alive there. You know, this game I wouldn't have minded a Dark Harvest Jhin.
Maybe, yeah. Would you go like Lethality or just like Dark Harvest?
Yeah. Oh, good run by Anivia here. This should be a dead Caitlyn. Missing the Q, but it does not matter. First blood to Anivia. They can probably just run down this Lux. Good wall. Lux burning flash. They might be able to still chase. Flash by Jhin. Nice. Well played by Amox. Really good roam. Use their early trading advantage to look for a roam there. Pick up first blood and a kill to both him and Jhin. They're not fighting in a large wave there.
Vision diff, right? They just didn't get vision down, so they just did not respect the roam.
Yeah. Nivea, Tier. I wonder if they're also going to opt to skip Rod of Ages. I don't think that's a wise choice, but...
Like, there's an angle to dive top here, but I
don't think Trundle will do it solo. He is a level up, and he has teleport.
He's a level up, but you trade 1-for-1.
And he has teleport. And Urgot does not have teleport, yeah. I think you're right. This would be a dive angle here.
I don't think he's confident enough, but I would at least try it.
He would miss all this without teleport, so it would be a good trade. Yeah, Annie picking up a couple amp tomes. Rob still had flash. I don't think it would have made a difference though. I think he was dead either way.
Yeah, he was dead. He's too far up.
About 10 CS, but with the kill, it should be about... Oh, so the wave is crashing towards Jhin. Oh, so far so good for Exodia.
Yeah, they're looking really good right now.
Yeah. I said it's just, they got the lanes figured out now, I think. It took them a couple games. I don't think they practiced much. So, I think the only time you really see this team together is the actual games. I would like to see Red potentially do this dragon here. They got everybody here. Skarner going toward Lux. Good bind. Good W by Jhin. Lux could die here. Good try on the bubble.
Yeah.
More trading happening top. Trundle is 6. Urgot rushing Ninja Tabis. I do think that Urgot has better items. This could be a dead Trundle. Oh, whoa, directed camera.
He needs to ult. As soon as Urgot passes E, he needs to ult instantly. To heal up.
I feel like Amox got ganked. Let's see what's going on down here. Ooh. Like, this is where Lux Nami is going to have some issues. Lux without the support item has no gold income. They're just stuck under tower with no health pots. Looks like blue side's starting up grubs. I don't think red side's aware of it, otherwise they would go contest, because blue side really has no business doing these grubs.
And I've been playing quite a bit of Lux recently. She's harder than what you think. She's not like straightforward.
You going wide. Sidestep on the Lux Q.
Bit too far forward there from Pizza, but it's fine.
And he's got the Nami. Yep.
Yeah.
I would really like to see Red pick up this dragon. They're not in position to do it now, but they have such lane prio bot and mid that they're free to do whatever they want, really. Team picked up by the Trundle. Whenever anyone builds any items top, I just assume it's correct, but like me personally, I would probably like to see a Triforce. Ooh, good E to stop. Ooh, Urgot with first roam, Demi flashing out. They're all just stuck in the Anivia ult here. Yume's gonna have to back. Trundle is up a good amount of XP, I believe, though. No one is even touching the dragon. You used to play top lane, right, Jordan?
Top lane main map for you.
Yeah. So who wins this matchup? Whoa.
I don't know this match too
Whoa,
much.
whoa. If Urgot does that, I think Trundle wins.
Yeah, you think with items, Trundle should. Trundle with items should. You'd think Urgot should be able to pressure, but he's got no summoners now, right? So
Yeah, this should
it's
be
kind of hard.
potentially a dead Urgot here. No. Getting some more poke in. He is very diveable. If Skarner comes up here, this is a dead Urgot.
I'm saying, if I was Trundle, I'll be calling for Scanner ganks. Like, this guy cannot play like this under the tower
Yeah.
without getting killed.
Just pop the Trundle out. It'll basically kill him from there.
Yeah.
Okay, Dragon is finally started up by red side. Like grub spawning in about a minute and a half. I think, yeah, blue side picked up the first 3, so red side should try to prioritize these next 3.
And if I think both.
Okay, Trundle is sustaining through it.
Yeah. Trundle, by the way.
More trading happening bot. Come on.
As expected.
Vi getting invaded, Vi flashing out. Yeah, so far the duo of Demi and Amox have been making some plays.
Nani's top here. This is a dead Trundle.
This is most. I think Trundle should try to. He can't. He has no mana for Q. Then if you have TP, no. Just a dead Trundle. Good run by Johnny.
Yeah.
Ooh, Skarner is coming in.
Yeah, but then we
Jin
got the
popping
bot, so this looks so good.
Dead Lux. Good ults by Pizza. Landed all 4 shots, it looks like. Does Skarner not have ult? No. Good W by Jin. Cleanse being burned. Nami burning flash to try to land bubble.
That's a good cross map from red.
Yeah. They pick up the dragon and get a play bottom. Nivea's picking up some plates mid.
Probably a net positive for red,
Yeah.
honestly.
Like, Paradox didn't even pick up an assist, so he didn't get anything for that top roam necessarily, just relieve some pressure. And Johnny lost a couple plates there, so I mean, yeah, red side's up about 1,000 gold at the moment with the Fertile Dragon.
Okay, so this isn't MST, correct?
No,
Red
this
League?
is regular season, yeah.
Okay.
No, MST finals are going to be sometime this week.
Who's in it?
Myself and Andy.
Oh, yeah. You took our spot for Tuesday, motherfucker. Who's going to play them on Tuesday, but you took it.
Should be a good series. Ooh, Vi ganking top again. Trundle does not have Ghost yet. If somebody was able to TP up here. No, that's just going to be a dead Trundle. Alright. Kill picked up by Paradox. So it should be grubs for the blue side now. That's a good gank by Vi. Looks like Pizza is opting to go towards the Collector rush. He must be sitting on a lot of gold here, though, no? Yeah, about... Okay, so he has a BF sword in base. Probably gonna wait to have the full item before he goes back. If he picks up this plate in the next wave, he has it. TP being burnt by the Trundle. That will be 6 grubs over to blue side, though. Just trading Ghost. Skarner is here. He's just AFK in the bush while blue side finishes up the grubs. I'm not sure.
And I feel like if you're both sides really like grabs, don't they?
I'm not sure what Demi is doing at the moment.
Yeah, this is a really big overcommit. But Urgot doesn't have summoners.
Oh, hold on. Demi, 5 head.
I feel like they can win the 2v2. They can win red. He has ult. Scanner has ult.
Does Trundle have ult? Yep, Trundle ulting, Skarner ulting, dead Vi. Alright, you know what, Demi, much better jungler than I am. Alright, this 4th shot. Oh. This could be good. Nivea's here.
Yeah, very good.
Urgot getting stunned up. Ooh, Blast
Urgot's
Cone.
still no summoners. Urgot should die here. He's kind of
Nivea,
well
Nivea not able to get in range for wall, walling off the Annie.
Red side,
There's-
bit of miscommunication there. They didn't.
Oh, that's a dead Trundle.
Yeah, they're not playing that very well.
Walking around with 1 HP. And it looks like a Nivea is rushing Blackfire Torch.
Well, here it is. Whatever champion can build that is just insane. One of the aims just so insane.
That should be fine. Looks like Caitlyn is going IE first.
He's jumping very risky into the tower there with 1 million left.
It's just no CC. Lux finally able to pick up the support item. I imagine Lux is down a bunch of gold. Yeah, about 700. Ooh, pizza getting low. Unless that is going to be toward Leandry's and he has like half of an Archangel. Nope, Light Fire Torch completed. Ooh, if Trundle is in pillar here, this should be...
He has got flash. You got this off flash. But he needs
he's
to
just able to kite it out. No. Oh.
No, I think... Oh, he doesn't have ult. If Trundle ult there, he burns flash for sure.
Lai is coming up top, which is huge for the Urgot. He does not have TP. Started paying a lot of attention to the top in the last couple minutes to try to get Paradox ahead. Should be Dragon picked up for red though. Lai's on the top side of the map. Curious to see what Pizza is building towards next. With the Collector completed, he has a longsword. Potentially LDR? Oh, P-Rob stole the dragon. Must have been with a Q.
And we can see with the Urgot items now, Urgot just got Cleaver, so you don't really want to fight this Urgot right now.
Yeah, no, that completed item. Yeah.
Yeah. Because Urgot procs Cleaver so far.
Hold on. Curtain call. Shots going wide.
It's kind of insane though.
Big damage. Oh, that's a huge dragon steal for blue side. Okay, first tower was picked up by the Trundle, and then Paradox able to trade back the turret once Trundle backed. Connor could potentially look to make a play here. I think they're just pinging it back because Annie has first roam. Good Nami ult, good flash out by P-Rob. They should be able to chase down this Lux. Ooh.
Oh,
Goes wide. Annie ult being burned, I think. Wow, that was a lot of damage.
I'm by there, that's just a dead Olivia.
Ooh. Urgot tried to steal it.
Urgot tried to steal that, yeah. You know he's mad at that one. Nice snare.
TP being used by Anivia. That's a or by Trundle. That's the whole mid turret. That's definitely a squishier Anivia than. Ooh, hold on. Hold on down here. Exhaust being used. Like I was saying, it's a definitely squishier Anivia than normal without Rod of Ages or Archangel completed at this point in the game.
Yeah, for sure.
So far, bot lane's down about 20 CS. Top lane about even. Should be turret picked up here for P-Rob. Maybe run away without having the support here. Minion's able to finish off the turret. There's going to be Chemtech Soul this game. So, not a very impactful soul. Curious to see if we see a Baron trade for a dragon. Big damage from Anivia though. Yeah, that's a dead Anivia. Not sure what happened there. I'm not sure why Anivia's in range of the Annie to begin with. Didn't have to burn flash or anything. Flash in by Pizza, big damage. Good binding by Lexi. Ooh, a flash Skarner ult. That's a dead P-Rob.
It's
right?
not, potentially.
It is.
Okay.
Okay, Rock picking it up. Should be a dead Lux here as well.
Yeah.
Nice W's by Pizza. Oh, the re-engage. I don't think that Vi wants that. It's a dead Vi.
That is just going crazy.
No, you can't cleanse Skarner ult. Oh, that's a dead Jhin. Holy shit. That's a lot of damage. Flash being burned by Nami.
That's a 2-item Urgot.
Okay. Flash and Ghost burned by Paradox for the triple there. Ghost, I don't think that Trundle can trade this. Good pillar,
Maybe.
but Anivia's not gonna... Oh, Flash by Anivia. Oh, good W, or good E buffer, yep. Just out of range. Wow. That would have been a huge shutdown. They burned Flash and Ghost there to try to trade too. Paradox with the Hullbreaker completed now as well.
Yeah. He's not going to really want a team fight anymore.
No.
He's going to want to keep this Trundle in the side lane now. I think Trundle should be trying to look to match the
this could be a dead Annie. Or it's just going to one-shot Anivia again. We love Annie.
Yeah, this Annie's doing so much damage.
I think it was a bit of an oversight not going Rod of Ages on Anivia.
Yeah.
I get that Blackfire Torch is the new fun item, but you're just so squishy without Rod. Dragon is spawning. Looks like blue side does have 4 here for this dragon. P-Rob going the Zeal stacking build? Kinda looks like it. And it does look like Jin is going either Shield Bow or that could be Wild Arrow. I think it has the same build path. I imagine it's gonna be a Wild Arrow.
Yeah, that wild arrow item looks very strong. Every time I see it, it's doing like. I mean, does it count off minions?
It counts off everything, yeah, minions and everything.
Okay.
Like minions, monsters, objectives, whatever, yeah. So it does, at the end of the game, it'll say like 20,000 damage or something crazy, but...
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you think of the item?
I personally think it's kind of bait. On Jin, I think it's potentially good as like a 4th or a 5th item, but even then, it's like, how do you fit it in your build? You probably want an Infinity Edge, you probably want a Collector, you probably want an LDR, and you also probably want a Rapid Fire Cannon, and at that point you have 100% crit.
But does the burn scale with your AD or the damage that you do?
I believe it scales at your AD.
Okay.
I haven't looked at it, to be honest. I do think out of all the ADCs, it is best on Jin. Just because of how his damage profile works. You know, it makes it so he has damage while he's not shooting you.
Yeah. It'll also give his ult a burn, no? His 4th ult.
I'm not sure if it applies on abilities.
I think it just says crit, doesn't it? If abilities crit.
Honestly,
It
I don't
works
know.
like Ezreal Q, doesn't it?
Ezreal Q can't crit.
Oh, right, yeah, I'm dumb. Never mind.
Looks like he will have an item in base here. He's 1,000. I imagine that to be a Wild Arrow. Yep. I think not going IE is a bit of a blunder, but...
Yeah.
If anything, it helps clear objectives faster, but that's kind of fake news.
Maybe you think he's 5-1, and maybe he thinks like Wild Arrows is more of a snowbally item. Like it's snowball kind of.
Surely it's not more snowbally than Infinity Edge, but...
That's why I left ADC. I have no idea.
I don't know, with the new items, you either want Infinity Edge first or second. Almost every champion wants that.
Yeah.
It's like they're posturing around the Baron. Are they starting the Baron? Hold on a second. I don't think that red side wants this. I mean, Urgot doesn't have TP, so it is like a 4v4 and potentially a 5v4, but I don't think that Trundle is going to be allowed to TP away. Jin opening up. It could be just a dead Vi here. Jin ult missing. Could be a dead Nami. Vi ult being burned on Nami. TP coming in from Trundle, but it's already a 4v3. There's going to be a trap on it. This is a trap. So, the repercussion here is that Urgot can just slam on his bot lane turret. Should be a tier 2 at the very least.
Yeah, they're losing a 4v5, are they?
Yeah. Ooh. Tried to flash behind the Anivia.
That should be Baron, no?
Yeah. Baron plus tier 2 bottom.
Should be, but they don't want it.
Oh. Yeah, I guess not. I mean, Caitlyn is going probably the lowest possible damage build at the moment. I thought maybe they're going the Zeal stacking with Infinity Edge, which was viable before the hotfix, but ever since they removed crit from Zeal, you don't really want to go that build anymore.
Oh, that Luxel just missed it. Nice block as well.
Yep.
And Urgot is just a monster at this point.
Urgot is about to pick up, what is that? Is that Sterak?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, Sterak, plus probably another, yeah. I don't know what that item builds into, the Tunneler. Maybe Sterak, but I'm not sure what else that item builds into. About a 4,000 gold lead.
This is why sometimes I don't like Jhin. Like how does Jhin just get through this Urgot? Like, I feel like this Urgot just runs at Jhin now. And just, like, stops him fighting.
Jin's gonna need 4 items really before he can do much.
What's he gonna need, like IE LDR?
Yeah. Not having RFC for that long is gonna feel really bad. Jhin opening up. Big damage on the Lux before this dragon, but now they have Anivia matching Urgot.
Which is probably the best setup. Maybe we could just out the waves, can't you?
Yeah. Does feel kind of awkward not having your Trundle split pushing though. Ooh, Anivia might be getting caught out here. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. If Paradox doesn't join them for this team fight, red side could win, and he just ults on top of Jhin and one-shots Jhin. Blue side just overall playing the team fights a lot, and just macro a lot better.
I think it's very hard for Jhin to team fight now into this team as well. It's so difficult to hit when you have a Vi and a fucking Arnie just gunning for you.
And the positive about Jhin is he has his ult, and he just has, you know, generally long range compared to some other ADCs. So it's not the worst, but...
Yeah.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Early lane was looking good for red side, but once it came to mid game, they just kind of were running around the map, it feels like. Oh, the blood mail, that's what that builds into. It's a pretty interesting new item. Seems kind of broken. Even Ezreal's picking that up nowadays. I haven't tried it yet myself, but I've heard good things about it. Yeah, Mundo with Bloodmail does sound kind of good, but... Ooh, Annie could be caught out here. I don't know if you wanted to push the Annie towards your Anivia there, Demi. Ooh, Jhin picking up the Lux on the Baron. So 2 for 1, but Blue is able to pick up Baron. At this point, Urgot is just the biggest issue. Like, no one's able to kill this Urgot.
Yeah, this Urgot's a problem. He's built a new item too. That item is kind of disgusting.
Yeah. Jin's still quite far away from IE. Quite far away from LDR at the very least. He is the only wave clear for the Baron minions, so it'll be a little difficult to clear those out. I do like Caitlyn picking up the LDR here, though. It should help the Trundle and Skarner a good bit. Ooh. Nivea flash or Nivea Nami flashing away from the Urgot. I think at this point, blue team just sieges mid, and there's not much that red side can do. And he has flash up, could just flash ult on top of them and
Yeah.
effectively end the game.
Even if you won 4, right? Because you need at least 3 to kill this Urgot,
Yeah.
if not more. So you just get this Urgot just to put perma pushing waves, and you just take everything.
Oh, Jin walking up too close to the Annie again.
Nice ult from Dooney, but I don't think it matters.
Depends by Caitlyn to live.
This should be game here, no?
Yeah, triple kill for Piro.
This should be game.
Ooh. Urgot onto the Nivea. Ooh, is this a pentakill? Pentakill.
Oh shit, the Piro Penta.
Good guy, Paradox, not sealing it with the ult.
That's a really good game. From
Yeah.
Bombogyatt, whatever it's called.
They kept it interesting up until about the third dragon, and then they just kind of ran away with it.
Yeah.
Here's the damage numbers for those curious. Johnny doing big damage.
So who's your MVP for game 1?
Probably got to be either Paradox or potentially even Johnny. No,
I thought Johnny went crazy. Look at his damage.
Johnny played very well that game.
He just kept one shot in aim.
Good macro play, yeah. Oh shit! I should probably get out of their team. Honestly, it was a well played game by both teams. They, it was a bit more competitive than maybe I thought it would be before we started up, but
They had a good early game. They got Trundle a little bit of a lead. Bot lane was ahead.
yep,
It was
good.
looking good early game for Exodia.
I like the plays that Demi and Amox were making in the early game, invading jungle.
I just felt like they just got maneuvered or just like out macroed,
I feel like they were walking around the jungle without knowing where Annie was and got caught out by the Annie quite a bit.
Yeah. Definitely excited for game 2.
Yeah, should be a good game too. Curious to see what adjustments both teams make. What kind of bot lanes do you think we're going to see this game?
I think we're probably going to see something along the lines for Paradox team. Probably going to see some like Lulu's Airy, I think, or something like that. Fall back to comfort.
Yeah, I mean, it's comfort. I don't know how good Zeri is at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's just an argument of do you want to play what you're good at or do you want to play what's meta? You know what I mean? And they might just play something that they've been playing for the majority of the season,
Imagine maybe a Jinx.
But Jinx, too, yeah, Jinx is probably more meta than Zeri for sure.
I think Zeri is quite in the dumpster with the new items.
I think the Flicker Blade has potential, or no? Or does it look bad?
Could. I think with the removal, I think lethal tempo being removed hurts Zeri a lot.
I agree.
Maybe more so than the new items, just no more lethal tempo. Taking PTA on Zeri does not feel correct. Jinx ban, okay, so no Jinx.
You tried Nyla this patch or no?
I am not a Nyla player. I've heard.
I remember you saying it. It's one of the champions you don't play, right?
Yeah, I heard with the Navori changes, she's quite weak.
Okay.
But what do I know? You reckon that Nyla's in P-Raw's wheelhouse?
No, I don't think so. P-Rob tends to lean towards those like safe AD carries, right? You don't typically see him on like the Lucian, Draven, those sort of Samira. You don't see him on those picks typically.
Mm.
He's not known for those champions. I'm sure you can play them.
Both Kaylin and Zaya being banned. Swice vouches for his Nyla.
Who?
Swice vouches for P-Rob's Nyla.
Yeah, I would think it's decent. He's a good player. I'm sure he could play it.
Alright, Ashe being picked up. So supposedly Ashe is a top 5 AD carry at the moment. I am not sure how.
Which is weird because the move of lethal tempo, right?
Yeah, and it's like her itemization can't be good with all the other items getting so much better. But I guess at the end of the day, Ashe is Ashe, right? Oh. Shows how much you know, Jordan.
I was gonna say it. No, you typically want to engage with Rel. Engage with
Yeah.
Samira, sorry, not Rel.
Oh, you'd love to see a row with the Samira.
Yeah, for sure. Don't look at my match history with Samira.
Samira Zyra.
It can work. It can work.
Yeah, I guess Ashe does do well into the current meta champions. Granted, Ashe doesn't have very many losing lanes in general.
Yeah, she just stalls out lanes, doesn't she, very well?
Yeah. Very safe, you know. Able to force bad fights. That's what Ashe does best.
I'd love to see a Lulu.
Yeah, Lulu would have
Janna's
been nice. I don't know how well Janna functions into the Zyra lane. I feel like that's going to be quite rough for them in lane, but good for stopping Samira engages. Also, the blind pick Mundo. How do you feel about that?
I mean, Parox is known to pick Fiora into Mundo, and it's really bad for Mundo.
Yeah, okay. Here's the Corki for Johnny.
I feel like you have to ban Fiora.
Yeah. I'm quite surprised they didn't pick it up there, to be honest. I wonder if this will be the lethality Corki that Johnny played the other night.
Maybe.
Are you certain?
LeBlanc ban. Yeah, I imagine LeBlanc has a pretty good matchup into Corki.
Yeah. Even I win that matchup, but I second LeBlanc.
I think if what is this, blue side doesn't ban out Fiora, they're gonna have an issue here.
Yeah, they need to take away the Fiora. And they don't.
Well, it's other team.
Yeah.
You know, Zara, you say that Ashe sucks, but when you look at the stats, Ashe has like a 52% win rate. I haven't played her yet. I've been too scared to try it out with the new changes, to be honest. Doesn't sound very good.
Yeah, she just...
Now fight ban. Interesting.
It's just so good.
Unless
Just
this is Mundo Jungle somehow. Skarner.
That's probably...
No way that's Skarner top, not into the Mundo.
No.
No way.
You think he'd pick a Fiora?
Yeah, I can almost guarantee this will be a Fiora. Curious to see what Amox picks up mid. I've seen him play Zoe. Zoe's just like a standout champion. He had a very good game on Zoe.
The thing is, I don't see you May playing Skarner.
I mean, it's one of the easier to play champions, no?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's a tank. Blitzcrank, no.
I guess it's a Giga Fiora. Who matches Fiora and Silent here? No one.
Nobody. I reckon that's a Diana jungle? No, definitely. Does Demi play Diana?
It's Demi played Diana. Wait, Yumi.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Okay. I like
I
that.
guess the Amox Yasuo. I love the Yasuo Diana.
The Amox Demi power play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon Diana has a bit of a better clear than
So they are
Silas.
going this kind of top.
Is this Elaine Viego? I know that got buffed.
It did.
No way it's Viego top, though. I refuse to believe that.
Apparently, it's quite strong right now with the buffs. It's decent.
I haven't
You
seen
get
it
a
yet.
lot of healing, like 20% bonus healing from hitting minions
I mean,
with
that's
their
why
passive.
they removed it in the first place because it was too good.
Yeah.
So hey, maybe it is good. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet personally. So whose team comp do you favor? I'm shocked we didn't see Fiora pick, to be honest.
Nameplates off, I like blue. I like the combo. But nameplates on, I think it's red.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how they're able to execute here. Well, they are probably in order, right? On the right hand side, top to bottom. So it is probably Skarner top.
Yeah. Like Windwall has so much value here. Yasuo down and all. If you can get a good combo, it's always a good fight, right?
I'm curious to see how Amox Yasuo is. I've only seen him on like burst mages so far in like Anivia.
I think if you had an engaged support on red side, I'd probably lean to red though.
Yeah, for sure. They have Skarner to engage, I guess, but other than that, they have just damage
Yeah.
really.
But they also need the AP from the Zyra, no? I don't know how new Corki works. I don't know if
Corki
he still does
is
that damage.
Corki's Q does magical damage, I believe, but other than that, he is full physical.
But they also need the Zyra then.
Yeah,
I think if they were for an AP mid and an engaged support, I'd say red side.
yeah, I don't know how to feel about Zyra support being solo AP into the
Yeah.
Mundo. Granted, Mundo probably functions better into AP, I believe, because of the sheer amount of
He does.
HP he has. Yeah. I almost favor the Mundo in the sideline over the Skarner, no?
Yeah, in isolation, yeah. Once with items, it's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
I think early on, Scanner's base stats are just so strong, right?
They probably both go Heartsteel in this matchup, yeah.
Yeah, you would, yeah.
I believe
Maybe a wet noodle fight.
the last couple times I think we've seen Paradox play Skarner. I don't think he's built Heartsteel. I think he's gone like a Sunfire into Fimbulwinter build.
Yeah.
Excited to see Corki. I like Corki better in the bot lane, but I think he does function better as a mid laner still.
Yeah. What's your feeling in this game? What do you think's gonna happen?
It's gonna
Like,
depend. I think it's gonna depend a lot on mid jungle. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I think if they're able to execute well in this Diana Yasuo, I think they can potentially go crazy. But I think picking Yasuo into Skarner is also quite difficult.
Yeah.
I like Red Side's
I also think as well, if it goes late game, I actually think no one can really match the Yasuo later
potentially.
on into the game.
Yeah, potentially. I think Samira kind of has to go exhaust this game to try and live the Diana Yasuo.
For sure.
Although she may just have cleanse for the Ashe. I don't know. Samira doesn't necessarily need it because she can win wall it, but okay. So this is most likely the lethality Corki that we saw the other night. First strike.
Did it look strong?
Um, not really. I think you're just better off going crit. No, I'm curious. Does he have cashback as well? Cashback is low key busted. We're gonna check it out. He does have cashback. I like that combination of first strike and cashback right now. Feels so good.
Especially on those champs you want, like I've seen like cashback on Draven, right? A lot of Draven players take.
I've been doing some investigating because I've been trying to pick up Draven personally, and I've tried cashback. Cashback doesn't feel very good in my opinion, and he like especially after the nerfs, he just has significantly less gold from his passive, and like most of the pro Dravens are just going gathering absolute.
What's his build path now? Is it still BTIE? Is that
Um, I think that's the most standard build. I think if you're confident and want to do a lot of damage, I think Collector IE is better.
right?
Significantly more damage, but you know, in a standard game, I think you're going to see BTIE most of the time.
That's fair.
Minions have spawned.
Wonder if Red's stream sniping, because I said P-Rob doesn't typically play Samira,
And then
and
locked
then
it
he
in.
picks Samira.
Yep.
They're stream snipe.
Let me fix this.
Yasuo getting caught early.
That is a lot of damage. Corki E has 250% AD ratio, by the way.
It looks cooler too. Is that a new skin? No, is that an old skin?
No, that's an old skin. That's like Astronaut Corki.
I don't have that one. That one's sick. I have like the Red Baron and the arcade one. They look
Yeah,
both stupid.
I imagine Emax Corki does do pretty well into a melee champion like Yasuo. Just a lot of damage. Typically you see Q max, but
You just gotta be careful the Yasuo doesn't get ahead. That's all. Because if the Yasuo gets ahead, it could be a nightmare for Corki, right?
yeah, for sure. I think new Corki definitely has a better matchup than old Corki would have. But Corki is very mana hungry, especially early game.
Yeah.
Ash taking some damage. Holy shit, Skarner does some damage. I think without jungle help, mid is gonna have a hard time. Ghost and Flash being popped by the Ashe. Good gank here by Demi actually. Exhaust being burned. Should be able to pick up the Zyra. Oh, good flash by Zyra. Alright, Demi getting active again. First blood picked up both games by blue.
Yeah, Demi's had a surprisingly decent series, honest.
For sure.
Don't like giving that guy credit, but he's done well.
Corki up double CS on the Yasuo.
Yeah, that's just the results again. A chunk to half HP at level 1, right?
He just permanently shoved in. Yeah, taking the bad trade level 1 definitely is going to hurt his laning. At least he's the top for the teleport rather than the ignite, so he does have a bit safer lane phase.
Yeah. I wonder what Yorn and Yasuo are like now, though, without lethal tempo. Because that really is so good in them, right?
I've heard they're quite bad, like 46% win rate bad.
Like, what does... I don't even know. Didn't they change PTA for 14.10?
Didn't they change what?
Didn't they change PTA now? What's it do differently?
Now it's like, you know how before if you proc PTA, it amplifies damage on one target? Like whoever you proc, now it's like you get bonus damage on everybody as long as you're in combat.
And it stays until you leave combat?
As a champion combat.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, they originally it was all combat, and then before it came to live, they changed it to just champion combat.
Right, right.
So think of it as kind of like a budget conqueror almost. This Demi is just dead here. Oh, it's just flash by Demi. Flash being burned by Johnny. Yasuo is also in danger here. Flash used by Viego. It's just a matter of time before Diana falls. Just try to get out Yasuo.
They get 2 here. They should get 2 here.
Ooh, I don't know if that was Skarner either or not that was interrupted.
Yep, that's 2 kills. He's burning a lot of time though. Mando's gonna play it top now.
Okay, you might picking up the kill. Johnny burning TP, no plate taken by Mundo.
And that's really good actually from
Although Johnny just TP'd in with 0 HP or mana, and Mundo is able to pick up the plate. Yeah, it does look like Skarner is rushing the Fimbulwinter. At least tier picked up early. Yeah, true. Yas did lose a lot of XP by running around like that. Skarner just holding mid until Johnny's able to come back. Curious to see what Johnny picks up here. I imagine a Dirk, if it is any indication, or a Tiamat. I don't think that blue side wants this. Taking more XP away from the Yasuo at this point. Yep, Dirk and Tyr picked up by Johnny, so he's going like a heavy AD build. He's gonna do like Miramana, Profane Hydra, Hubris. I think that sounds good. Like I said, Corki's AD ratios are actually insane after the hotfix.
Yeah, rip old Corky. I miss old Corky.
No, this is my favorite iteration of Corki.
I hate change. Old Graves best. I
Old
loved
Graves was awesome. Yeah, I think they had to change him though. He's just too similar to like Lucian.
Yeah, it was either like him or Lucian was better, right? And the other one was just worse, wasn't it?
Yeah, you'd see them match up quite often, but they do function as about the same. Did feel nice rushing Bloodthirster on Old Graves though.
Yeah, and old Tristana, old AP Tristana.
That was so dumb. I hated that.
ER.
That was terrible.
That's nostalgia right there.
This DFG. Old Graves was my favorite champion. I played the shit out of Old Graves.
When they bring out LOL Classic, you know?
Yeah.
Just released League of Legends.
Season 1.
Yeah. I'd play that.
They'll release it as soon as they release the right MMO, you know?
Yeah. So in like 9 years? Yeah.
Yep, yep. Old Poppy was terrible, I remember that.
That was incredible. You just put it on the Janna, didn't you? And just run it.
Whoever does the least amount of damage and just one-shot people. Alright, back to the game. Dragon being picked up by blue side. Ocean Dragon. I guess it's nice to have Ocean Dragon early.
Yeah.
Should especially help bot lane with their like kind of losing lane matchup. Looks like Ashe is building towards Kraken first item. Kraken's build path looks so funny. It's like a Reactrix, a Hearthbound Axe, and like a recurve bow. Who made that abomination?
I'm surprised Ashe didn't commit onto Zyra there. I think there was an angle, potentially.
It would have required burning sums.
Yeah.
But potentially. I don't know if Samira still had W or not. The old Zyra passive that just shot out when you died, that was terrible.
Yeah.
So we want to talk about old champions, let's talk about old LeBlanc. Ooh, hold on a second, camera. Should be Demi falling here. Good flash by Demi. Yeah, old Rise. Which one?
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
The first one, the point click abilities.
Yeah, the point and click Q.
Yeah, Kraken is quite strong once you complete it. It does feel quite like it does quite a bit of damage. Not having crit on it feels bad, but I think if Kraken still had crit, like ADCs would just be unstoppable. Like that build path would be so good. So I get why they don't have it.
Yeah.
That and I think balancing Kraken with crit is difficult because it's like a 3-hit passive plus like, you know, plus crit. Just really strong on one item. And like especially with amplified crit with IE, I think it just would have been too much. Old Urgot kit was terrible.
You know, a champion we don't see in the rec league is Gnar. And I think Gnar's so good.
I've heard that Gnar is terrible, right? Someone was gonna pick Gnar in my solo queue game today, and then they were like, if you pick Gnar, I'm dodging, so maybe they know something I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I just thought the concept of Gnar was always broke. You know?
I mean, Gnar was a competitive staple for so long.
Yeah.
Old Fiora with her Blade Waltz, that was ridiculous. I have a really good story with old Fiora back in my bronze days.
Or old Katarina. That was like the ultimate Smurf champ.
I liked old Akali, that was another one of my favorite champions.
Yeah, a reset and ult when you
yeah, the point click R.
That was my first ever penta actually on Akali.
Ooh, flash being burned by Pizza here. Able to disengage. Ooh, this could be Yume falling here. Good flash by Yume. Red side did pick up 3 grubs while we were yapping.
Yeah, they have, yeah.
Ooh, Samira diving on the Janna. Zyra's gonna fall here, but it will go to the Janna. I guess Yasuo didn't ult when Diana ulted. That's interesting.
The supportal combat, the supports killing each other.
Zara building Blackfire Torch. 2 plates picked up by Samira.
Oh, and again, we've just seen P-Rob just farming better.
Yeah.
Where Pizza Chan hasn't just not been hitting minions.
I don't know how much Pizza practices ADC. I think he's very much off-rolling.
He a top lane main?
When we do it earlier, he played top, so I think that's what he plays if he's just playing like by himself.
Did he look good in top?
He did. He played very well on top. He played his signature Shin.
Yeah, I remember in preseason he played a Kali, and he looked pretty good.
IE being picked up by Samura. I don't know how to feel about that. I think you'd much rather see Collector here. I think Samira after the hotfix nerfs is also significantly weaker.
With 14.10 now, do you go Imperial or BT on Samira or neither?
I'm sorry?
With 14.10, do you go what lifesteal item do you go on Samira now? In 14.10, or do you not go in?
It's Bloodthirster, I'd imagine. Bloodthirster feels quite strong.
Is Imperial Shield Bow just like?
Yeah, Showbow isn't lifesteal anymore, buddy.
Oh my god, they've changed so much.
Yasuo is just not using ulti this game. He's able to pick up. Pizza's 3-1. But yeah, Immortal Shield Bow, that's why I was a little bit confused.
Yeah, sorry, I said Imperial Man as like Imperial Mandate Shield Bow.
That's why I was like, I know he's not asking about Imperial Mandate on Samira. Like, what are you cooking? Yeah, Immortal Shield Bow no longer gives lifesteal. It's a crit item and just gives a shield passive.
Is it bad now?
I actually think it's quite good now. I've been picking it up quite a bit as like a 5th or 6th item. Good gank by Paradox in the mid lane. Flash being burned by Demi to run away. Mundo is just getting a lot of free plates.
Yeah, Skarner is just moving. He's still bit the Heartsteel though.
He almost lost his entire turret by doing this. Yeah. But Johnny is quite ahead. He did finish up the Hubris here. I'm curious what the stats are on this build. Like it feels like with Corki's AD ratios, it feels like actually a pretty good build, but I don't know. Crit is also just extremely strong on him.
You're gonna see a Vendetta, Corki, Lethality bot lane.
Hell yeah, that's right up my alley, bro.
First strike.
First strike, Lethality, Corki, bro. We're back. It's definitely on the cards. I love this iteration of Corki. I've been playing a bunch of it.
Yeah. I hate this iteration of Skarner though. I hate this fucking. I hate Skarner.
I mean, it's probably the best iteration of Skarner, at least as far as like Skarner as a champion. But it does feel quite bad to play against.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's so tanky.
I haven't played against it recently though. I played against it on release.
Release was ridiculous. They're slowly getting him where he like should be.
Yeah.
I kind of like that he can be either a jungler or a top laner. No more stupid spires. Yeah, I heard that somewhere too, being that you can cancel Skarner ult now. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. I haven't seen that come into play yet, but...
You've seen Brand right now. Everyone's picking them in
Brand
all
is...
5 roles.
Brand's ridiculous.
They're picking him in all 5 roles right now. Like, he could go ahead.
Yeah, Brand and Karthus are like 2 of the most unhealthy champions in the game right now.
I agree.
The Blackfire Torch is just such an insane item on them. I don't know when Riot will figure it out with these bleed items. They're just... or the burn items are just... You can't... Having 2 burn items is so bad for the game.
Yeah, it is. It's really bad. Especially with champions that have burns in their passives
Like,
as well, right?
all they have to do is make it so that it's a unique passive and then problem solved. Ooh, that's a really good play by Pizza, but he will get traded by Samira. There's just 4 bottom. Bad timing. TP being coming in by Yasuo, but he is potentially going to fall here as well. Oh,
the shield backward.
He's going to fall as well. Triple kill for Johnny. Or double kill for Johnny.
This is the thing with Exodia. They seem to just falter in the mid game. Their early games are actually not bad.
Their lane, I mean,
They
they
just seem to
have
falter.
they have 2 dragons, but they're like, I think a lot of the teams in the league they don't have they probably don't have a shot caller.
Yeah.
They don't practice very much, so who is actually, you know, calling the macro plays for them?
Yeah, I'm curious with it.
I think a lot of teams suffer that. Like I think early season your team was mentioning that there was like a shot calling issue as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I think teams without a designated shot caller just struggle at that
And I
point.
think
It's
I
just
think it
solo
just
queue.
takes time of practice, right? You gotta just play with them and then
For sure.
understand.
You know, the
It takes
established
time.
teams, you know, they have definitely a leg up. Ooh, another classic Rec League Rift Herald. Oh yeah, Yasuo looks like he's going collector. I'm not sure.
That's not Yasuo. Let's go. He's saying if Cork can go to Thalty, so can I.
Holy shit, this guy is cooking. Somebody clip that Herald, please.
I don't think he's cooking, brother. He's burning. He's
Oh,
burning.
Ashe is autoing the turret. Oh no. I think that was an A-click moment.
And it's just going from bad to worse, isn't it?
Yeah. No, even I wouldn't build a fucking Dirk on Yasuo. Let's be realistic here.
Yeah, you would. You go first
No,
strike too.
no.
You go first strike with Thalty and Yasuo.
Oh, hold on. Demi.
Nice help, dude.
Demi is just getting one shot.
Yeah, I wonder what Viego's like with these crit buffs too.
Well, Kraken no longer has crit.
But I wonder if you could build him crit. You know what I mean?
Mars was talking about it, so you know it's not good.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. Never mind. I'm telling you, crit Shyvana top, full damage.
No. This is
I'm
no,
telling you,
stop
it is gross. We played against it in team practice the other day. That shit is gross.
You get the Chinese boosters in solo queue or in
I don't
flex
know.
queue or what?
He did have a Chinese name to
Yeah, the Chinese boosters, the patented Chinese boosters, flex queue. They're real.
It was crazy though. He killed me like 2 hours. I was a full tank Maokai. He killed me like 2 attacks. The wild arrows.
Yeah, while they're a PTA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I can see. I mean they kind of do have a 2-hit with the Q. That's a Sea Dog ass build.
True. That's top tower gone.
Yeah,
Blue.
is that first turret? No way. No,
Destroyed.
I'm sleeping. Bot tower's gone. I think mid turret's gone too. See, how much AD does Corki have? I'm curious. How do I see that? Okay, almost 300 AD. That's quite a lot. That's without the Hubris being active at the moment. So with Hubris active, that's probably around like 315 AD or so. At 20 minutes, that's a lot of damage. Ooh. Good W by P-Rob. Ashe is just gonna die here, I believe. Good ult by Janna. Janna's gonna fall. Demi is in an awkward spot. Ashe is in an awkward spot. Demi getting counter ulted. Ashe getting collapsed on from mid. It looks like P-Rob is either going Wild Arrow or Shield Bow next. Endo able to just kite out all 5 members of, oh, ult, yes!
Oh.
Oh, good flash by Johnny. Ooh, good follow-up by Demi, but Demi's just getting one shot. Samir's is falling.
I guess Smearl does crit, no?
Yeah. Shield
So
bow.
I guess wild arrows in theory could not.
There's a shield
Bow?
bow. You may ulting into the turret. Is this where we talk about builds for 30 minutes? I learned that from my favorite caster.
What's that?
Nothing. These builds in this game are crazy to me. And it looks like Ashe is building a Bork, which, like, that item is terrible right now.
Red team's turret has
What does Kraken give now? What's the positive of Kraken?
There you go. This is what Kraken does. The move speed is quite nice, to be fair.
So do they just remove the true damage? So
They made
pretty
it.
much
They made it so that the damage is like an execute with a 3-hit. It scales on missing HP. that is a lot of damage. Ooh, big shutdown on the Ashe. Ooh, Samira, hold on. Oh, there's a Yasuo ult.
Nice
Okay,
Yasuo.
hold on, the Collector Yasuo is cooking.
Dude, the Collector Yasuo's going crazy right now.
And he's dead. You going IE next? It looks like it. Although it could be a shield bow, right?
What would you say if Nick Bean was like, I'm gonna play Collector Yasuo in your Requiem game?
That guy throws enough as it is.
Oh, the Mundo's piecing up Paradox.
Oh. Yeah, hold on a second. Bloodmail next for Mundo? Maybe we got a game.
Win con. That's a fucking win con if I've ever seen.
Maybe Mundo's broken.
A Yasuo one item at 22 minutes does not seem practical.
You know, the mid jungle I was talking about? Yeah, that's kind of out the window at this point. And also the Lichbane, Diana. That's a decision.
Because even if they hit the combo, I just don't think they have the damage.
Like, is
Like,
it
even if they hit a massive combo.
Lichbane, Diana? Huh.
That was good. I think the last patch or the patch before, I don't know if they've nerfed it or anything, but it was.
I mean, surely it's like Shadow Flame or something. Uh-oh. Yeah,
No.
so... oh, hold on a second. He knows. Doesn't matter that he knows, but... he does know. Alright, 80
He's all
check.
knowing.
80 check on Corki. 380.
He's gaming right now.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, Ryan. It's not necessarily a bad item, but like, I don't think you want to be building it in the jungle. Maybe in mid lane with more income, it's not bad. Blue side did start up the Baron there for a second, but that seems kind of cooked. Maybe they're just trying to bait. Samira. Ooh, hold on a second. Samira getting one shot. Mundo getting one shot. That's not a good sign. Ashe falling down to the rock. Yeah, you know it's a problem when your Mundo is getting one hit.
Yeah, the problem is he only has one technically resistance item, right? He has Sunfire. And that's
Right.
pretty much it.
A lot of this flat HP. And no like defensive boots either with the Swifties. $11k gold lead now for red side. 10k.
Yeah, it's looking a little bit rough, I would
You know,
say.
this is almost like identical to the first game. Blue side laned very well, and then once objectives started coming up, they just
Yeah.
didn't play very well around the objectives. Like they just like support. This is one of those teams where like one of the games where the support is just like AFK with ADC, and then the rest of the map is just able to move around a lot better. You know, obviously it does hurt having a sub. You know, a lot harder to play macro when you're not playing with your full 5. Ashe out going wide. Ooh.
And it's just all about red side closing out now. Yeah, he missed out. He's dead. And it's just about closing out now.
I would not be surprised if this is game here.
Yeah. Mundo's gonna fall very shortly. And that should be it.
Yeah.
That is GG for sure.
Alright, if that is game, MVP for the series, I would vote Johnny.
I would vote Johnny, and then I'd give like a nod to Paradox probably.
Yep. Yeah, no, shout out to Yume as well. Played a couple of good
she played
games.
really well.
I imagine this is probably first time Viego.
4-1 and 10 for first name Viego is pretty good. She played really well.
Better than Mars would have.
True.
Oh shit.
We scared Mars off the rift, mate. He's not
Yeah,
playing
dude,
it.
he's out of there.
He's fucking dip. He's running.
Alright, big damage again by Johnny. 29k. Top damage in both games. Not a whole lot else to talk about. Looks like Mundo did big damage as well for blue side.
Yeah, I think we send in Johnny or Paradox. I'd like to talk to either one of them.
I want to talk with Johnny. Send him in. This isn't Johnny.
Who is it?
Johnny.
Holy shit, dude.
Johnny, look, he woke up an hour and a half ago and he went straight back to bed.
Johnny's a little quiet guy.
He's a little tired guy. His wife was sitting over his shoulder yelling at him.
Classic. So, 2-0. How does that feel? Walk us through this game here.
I mean, it was a pretty simple game. Had fun. Got to play just simple champions. You're kind of going into this expecting a 2-0. They're missing two of their members,
Yeah.
and they're just kind of, I don't know if they're just playing for fun at this point of the season.
Yeah.
But they're having fun. They got Pizza got to sub in his girlfriend. They got to have fun in the bot lane. So you're just vibing this game.
To be fair, I think they played a good game. It was early up until about 15, 20 minutes. It was pretty close both games.
Yeah.
So, good overall
I did
series.
ease dirty. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
I'm gonna call you a bitch here. I was hoping to see a Fiora. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, what's
I
up
saw
with
the
that?
Mundo lock in, and I was like, please pick Fiora. And
I was thinking about it, but I was just like, we need frontline, and I don't want to. I just want to play and just win these games. I don't really care too much.
Yeah,
This isn't like an opponent where I feel like I need to bust out the Fiora to carry.
I know you love the Fiora pick in the Mundo.
Yeah,
though,
I was thinking about it. I wanted to play Kale so badly because I got the new Kale prestige
prestige
skin.
one?
But I was like, we need fucking frontline, so I guess I'll just play Skarner.
Just throw Johnny on Galio.
No,
What do you think of the Scala top still? Do you still think it's strong? Do you still think it's good?
I think he's even more broken now with Bloodmail.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah, last night I played Skarner top into Mundo, the exact same matchup, and I had 3,000 Heartsteel stacks, and I had over 11,000 HP, and I one-shot someone with the combo. Just EQ, TMAD, and then R. He just one-shot him. It was funny. I was hoping to get to that point in this game, but the game just never went long enough.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You played really well, man. I think
Appreciate it.
Johnny's probably our MVP, but you were.
Yeah.
I think you were.
Honorable mention. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if I picked Fiora, I probably could have gotten MVP, but I did so much in the early game of that Skarner. I was just like sacking so much top lane. I was just like, whatever.
Yeah, I noticed you just.
I was just
top.
I was just leaving. I was like, I should go get Johnny ahead. Fucking make the life easy for him. Just go
And he's
help
looked
jungle.
really good on mid. When he put him mid this season, he's looked really good.
Yeah,
Especially him subbing in for my team too. He's looked very good.
yeah. We're trying to experiment more with this. Hopefully, we can actually get some practice.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So,
Honorable MVP.
Our first thing, our bot lane wants to say that they're the better E-daters than the other bot lane. So you start with that, and the MVP. God, I can't remember. Hold on, let me pull it up. Game 2 is probably Pizza Chan. He was on the Ash. You can't really do much into a Fed Corki because you just get fucking one shot. Especially with this new lethality build, it's so toxic. Game 1, yeah, there's a lethality Corki. That's what Johnny went this game. And then game 1, probably still Pizza Chan. So yeah, probably just give it to him. He did as much as he could playing AD carry.
He played a couple solid games.
Yeah, but can't really do much. Lemmy MVP, true. Lemmy's internet's the MVP.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I think on that note, we got a couple more series coming up here, so we're gonna wrap up the stream. But we will have more games at 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock, so make sure to check those out.